Charter Communications, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network this evening via tape delay from Plum Mustang Field here in the borough of Plum, just outside Monroeville. We bring you WPIL Quad A action as Laurel Highlands is hosted by the Plum Mustangs. Hi again, everyone. Along with Jerry Dupay, I'm John Kazarek. Welcome aboard to another night of high school athletics right here on your South Union Township Sports Network. Before we come back with a look at the starting lineups and some pregame chatter, we do want to remind you that South Union Township Sports Network coverage is always being brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rock Koval, and Tom Frankhauser, Charter Communications under the direction of Jim Corwin, and of course our main man down at CUTV, media coordinator there, Mr. J.R. Wheeler. I'm John Kazarek with Jerry Dupay, South Union Township Sports Network coverage from Plum Mustang Field. I know starting lineup for the Plum Mustangs under head coach Bill Romito, and they have defeated LH the last 2 years in succession. 2 years ago, a tough loss here, and last year pretty much a blowout win that Plum dominated throughout. And this is a veteran ball club with very good skill.
Dave is the son of Conrad and Ellen Petratsky. He has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our next senior is Jerry Powell. Jerry is the son of Rich and Donna Martin. Jerry's been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our next senior is Josh Reed. Josh is the son of Rob Reed and Karen Kreis. He's also being escorted by his step-parents, Ira Kreis and Julie Reed. Josh has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our next senior is Santino Sloboda. Santino is the son of John and Roseanne Sloboda. Santino has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our next senior is Steve Strange. Steve is the son of Juanita and Stephen Strange. He has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our next senior is Sean David Sumi. Sean is the son of Leonard and Kimberly Sumi. He has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our next senior is Justin Tomasic. Justin is the son of Brenda and Randy Tomasic. He has been a member of the football team for 1 year. Our next senior is Travis White. Travis is the son of Jim and Patricia White. He has been a member of the football team for 4 years. Our final senior is Jill Yakubovich. Jill is the daughter of David and Deborah Yakubovich. She's been a member of the football team for 4 years. And now our senior cheerleaders. Mandy Cernelli. Mandy is the daughter of Connie and Joe Cernelli. She's been a cheerleader for 4 years. Our next senior is Cassie Charles. Cassie is the daughter of Regina and Keith Charles. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Our next senior is Danielle Crump. Danielle is the daughter of John and Pam Crump. cheerleader for 4 years. Our next senior is Ashley Hall. Ashley is the daughter of Jeff and Debbie Krakow. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Our next senior is Ellery Kilbach. Ellery is the daughter of Francis and Donna Kilbach. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Our next senior is Stephanie Desser. Stephanie is the daughter of Steve and Bonnie Desser. Stephanie has been a senior cheerleader for 4 years. Our next senior is Kyle Shepard. Kyle is the son of Michael and Marcia Shepard. He's been a cheerleader for 2 years. Our next senior is Nicole Trampelcanny. She is the daughter of Daniel and Maria Trampelcanny. She's been a cheerleader for 1 year. Our next senior is Jesselyn Veeney. Jesselyn is the daughter of Cindy and Jerome Veeney. She has been a cheerleader for 4 years. Our final senior and Mustang mascot is Sarah Regula. Sarah is the daughter of Tony and Marsha Regula. She has been a cheerleader for 1 year. Congratulating our seniors this evening is our superintendent, Mr. Ron Shiva, and our principal, Mr. John Diamond.
Well, that, my friends, is going to wrap it up for senior night. And Jerry and Jody, I have to commend you again on just an outstanding job. I had the opportunity of sitting here and watching the whole procession on the monitor, and hats off to you guys, another outstanding job. But then again, with Jerry, we've come to pretty much expect that for the last 10 years. So that's going to wrap up senior night festivities again. Thanks to Jerry and Jody. And we'll be back with the toss of the coin and the opening kickoff as South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues. Are you in the market for a new home? Then Jim Receptions coming into tonight's game will be out and will miss his 45 catches. He possibly has a broken ankle, and Garrett Brain, who missed last week against Trinity, is going to be questionable or highly doubtful, I should say, here tonight because of a hamstring pull. Let's see who won the toss as the officials have moved in. And I'll tell you once again, Laurel Highlands has not had a good luck situation with the opening toss, and it will go to Albert Gallant. They have elected to receive, and will defend the goal to our right. LH, tonight you're going to see a lot out of the sophomore, number 20, for LH. That'll be Greg Palladino. He'll be out there as one of the wideouts, and Antoine Cox, number 30, will be your other wideout. So it's going to be interesting to see here tonight how quickly Matt Humbert is able to get into the flow of things with some new people in there, although Antoine has played quite a bit. Speaking of Albert Gallant, we've got a message from the Albert Gallant Colonial Football Boosters, families and parents and loyal fans to Coach Colburn and the staff. Thank you very much for your skill, guidance, and dedication in leading our young men into a new winning area of Albert Gallant High School football. And to all of our players, we're proud of your accomplishments this year. Next year will bring even greater things. Everyone in Seas admires your hard work, dedication, and winning attitude. Well done That is a message from the Albert Gallatin Colonial Football Boosters. So we're about ready to go. Going back center deep is Maurice Jackson. He is the threat. Up to his right, you've got Jock Newberry and number 84, Justin Higman, in front of him. As for LH teeing it up, will be number 25, Robert Kale. LH in the solid red with the white numerals, and AG in the white with black numerals, black helmets, and black pants. So we're ready to roll. This will be the 9th game of the season. Both of these teams will be playing next week, and at sites and against opponents that will be announced probably Saturday after all of the games are finished last night. The WPIL and athletic directors for the teams who do not make the playoffs will try and get together and match as competitive games as they can. So the whistle, and we are underway. Kick is lined down the middle, and this one will bound and taken here by Jackson. He's got a hole. He is straight up the middle, and Maurice comes to the right side and gets out to about the 38-yard line before he is knocked off his feet right there by Dave Friend. So it'll be first down and 10. This drive will start at the 38-yard line. Out over the huddle they come. Chris McGurko is your full house backfield. Under center is Reed. Long count. Turns, gives, right side, big hole, Jackson, and gets ahead for 10 before he is stopped. And up from the secondary, Antoine Cox made the hit, but not before he picks up 11. And he's got a first down. So Jackson picks up 11. AG now picks up one first down very quickly. Out of the huddle they come again, full house, and again it's Jackson, and again he's got a hole, and again he's got good yardage. Jerry Powell makes the hit, but a gain of about 6. Second down and 4. Coming right at LH with a power eye. And I'll tell you, we got 45 as Tyler Gasick. That's what the program shows, but I'm thinking number 44 in that lineup is going to be Gasick. Out over the ball they come on 2nd and 4. Reed is your quarterback, and again it's a power eye, and they're going to come firing right at you. And for the 3rd straight time, Jackson gets the call and rips ahead for yardage before Keith Downs makes the hit. Wow. Pickup of 13. And 2 first downs on this drive. 10:55 to go. That offensive line of Dindal, Berry, McGurko, Casimir, and Jarasinka, along with Mark Walters, doing the job. Why pass when you can run with this? 2 tights. And let's see if they go a 4th straight time. He lost it on the ground, picks it up, and makes some yardage to the right side. Good work by Ryan Reed as he gets to the outside. The middle linebackers, Josh Reed and Jerry Powell, make the hit. Gain on the play of about 4, so something out of nothing. 2nd down and 6. Boy, they're coming right at us. Offensive line coming off the ball with a good surge. They had a big win last week over Peters Township. They've taken approximately 2 minutes off of the clock on this drive, and they stay with that full house eye. And a handoff goes left side, and Jackson is into the secondary, and he's ahead for more than enough for the first down. So pick up on the play of about 10. Strange making the hit, but they move to another first down. Looked as if LH had some penetration there, but that offensive line just blew them out of there. Looks like Pokratsky is on the nose, and they're looking at 1st and 10 now. They go offset eye strong to the left side, and reverse to the right side, and good play by LH as they come up. They tried a little bit on Higman on the reverse to the outside. Nathan Force, Antoine Cox, and Strange were all over there. So no gain on the play. So a little trickery right there, and LH reads it well. 2nd down and 10. Checking to the sideline, Ryan Reed, who has thrown for 244 yards and 3 TDs this year. And the handoff is to Jackson. Breaks the tackle right side. Oh, my goodness, they had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, and he's going to go into the end zone standing up. 16-yard run by Jackson. They had him stopped at the line of scrimmage, in fact, in the backfield. But Jackson powers it in at 9:01 of the first quarter in a very impressive drive. They drive at 62 yards, all on the ground. And this is after the opening kickoff and a 16-yard run by Jackson. And the PAT coming, plenty of leg, and this one is wide to the left. PAT attempt by Jason Myers is no good, and they go back up the field at the 9:01 mark of the first quarter. South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues with the score, AG 6, LH nothing. And a pass upfield intended for Force, who was coming open, but brings up 3rd down and 10. Force drew double coverage, but appeared to be getting a stride on the secondary. Logan Bowers back there deep on the coverage, along with Justin Higman. 24 Jackson and 18 Robinson on the corners. So 3rd down. Back, looking, firing. He's got his man. He's got Antoine ahead for the first down. Good throw into traffic. And a pickup on the play of about 17. And LH gets another first down. So LH moves the ball down the field to the 35-yard line. The clock turning at 7:23. Doing it a different way. A couple of big plays through the air. And LH knocking now at the 35. I would say they're in 4-down territory. Sprint out right side. Handoff goes to Pinckney, and he almost gets ahead, but a nice job by Chris McGurko to make the hit. Good job by McGurko. He'll check out. Into the lineup will come Steve Casimir, number 58, along with Martelli. So LH looking at 2nd down now. And 9, trailing in this game 6-0. Humbert is out. Humbert is set. Humbert straight back. Oh, has his man open, and he overthrew Force. But I'll tell you what, he was under a lot of pressure and actually was knocked to the seat of his pants. So 3rd down and 9. That's twice that play has been there. But in defense of Humbert, he didn't have a whole lot of time. And as he was unloaded upon, to pass just a little too far for Nathan. So 3rd down now and 8. 4-down territory, I would think, as Pokratsky comes out over the football. Powell and Sumi, your guards. Liptok and JT Stefanik, your tackles. They're going to sprint out. Little handoff back to the weak side, and Florkovich is smothered at the point. So it'll be 4th and 11, loss of 1. Actually, a loss of about 2, we'll call it. Let's see if LH elects to go for it. Coming from the secondary, Logan Bowers led the way. It is 4th down now. And 10. And LH will go for it. Nothing to lose here tonight. Last section game of the year. Back to throw. Looking. Man open. Gets it to Force, and he's got the first down, I believe. He does. Nice throw to Nathan. His 2nd catch of the night. And LH moves to a first down. Coming up to make the hit was Eddie Robinson. Robinson up from the secondary, but LH converts on a big 4th down play. They're at the 24-yard line now. 1st down and 10. Cox to the right. Palladino, the slot receiver, left. Nathan to the right, and a handoff and give it to Flo. Here's Florkovich breaking ahead. Goes over the top and gets the first down. Pickup of about 10. And LH, I think, has another first down. Oh, let's see. Okay. Robinson on the stop again, but LH moving. Pickup of 11 by Florkovich. It's down to the 13-yard line. Honored here on senior night. His mom and dad here. Glad to see them. Saw Flo Sr. in town earlier today. Motion now. Turning up. They fire to the outside to Nathan. Cuts at the 10, but that's all he's going to get to. Might have gotten inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Third catch of the night for Nathan. He's to the 9-yard line. And Jackson there to make the stop, but actually give him 4. So it's right to the 10. Second down now. And a short 7, we'll call it a long 6. Humbert. Florkovich dips left, looking for a cut, and he's got nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. So brings up third down and long. Third down in a bundle now. LH taking it down to the 4:20 mark. Rapidly played first quarter. Number 51, McGurko, at the bottom of the pile. There you get a look at that defensive line and linebackers. Bernie Holva, number 39, the outside linebacker. So LH will have it now. Third down and 9. Going to run a fake reverse. Humbert looking, sets, fires, has force, and Nathan is inside the 5, and I believe he's got the first down. So I believe that's 4 catches for Nathan. Robinson saves the touchdown, and let's see where they put it down. Let's see where they mark it. They'll mark it at the 2-yard line, and LH will have it first and goal. So much as last year's game was a big shootout, offensive fireworks all along, this one has just the same makings here tonight. So first and goal for LH. Boy, we've had trouble. We've gotten close punching it in. A one-back set now. I think it's Pinckney. He gets the call. He leans ahead, and he might have gotten to the line of scrimmage and maybe a yard ahead. Defensive end Scott Piper. Gasek was there along with Ryan Martelli on the stop. See where they put it down.
No gain on the play, second down.
No gain, second down. Coming out again with that one-back set. Reed out here blocking as a tight end to the right. Trips out here. Let's see if they give it to Pinckney. They do. Pinckney bulls his way to the right. Touchdown! All right, Chaz Pinckney gets the touchdown at the 3:18 mark of the first quarter. And LH with a big fourth down conversion and a big third down conversion on that drive. A 1-yard run by Pinckney. And LH will go for the lead now. Kale, who has just about been perfect this year with the PATs. And he'll kick out of Flo's hold. Plenty of leg. This one is straight down the middle, and LH takes the lead. So at 3:18 of the first quarter, South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues with the score LH 7, AG 6. We're back and ready to roll, and LH will tee it up. Leading it now 7-6 at the 3:18 mark. LH drove it 67 yards. 4 big catches by Nathan Force and 1 fine grab by Cox on that drive, and a 1-yard run by Pinckney for the touchdown. PAT was good by Kale, and that, my friends, is the difference in this ball game.
Taking off for Laurel Highlands, number 25, Robert Kale.
Robert Kale will tee it up. And Jackson goes center deep.
Thank you for Albert Johnson, number 24, Reese Jackson.
Jaquez Newberry off to his right. And a little squib that's going to bound down here. Fielded to the 31-yard line. Nice job by the up man. Let's see who made the catch. That was number 39, one of the captains, Bernie Holva. And he did the wise thing. He's got control of it and gives him relatively good field position at the 32-yard line. So the last time they had it, they drove it. AG did 62 yards. Here's the handoff to Jackson. A little jitterbug move, and he gets something out of nothing. Making the play for LH is Riddell, number 12. And also Chaz Pinckney. So it'll be a short gain of, well, got more than he should have. I tell you, he is tough. Last 2 carries, he's been hit at the point of attack behind the line of scrimmage, actually, and gets ahead for 3 yards. So it's second down now and 7. And again, AG comes out, option down the line. Reed coming. LH trying to close, and he'll get to him. Got a flag coming in. Reed hit down by Pinckney, Strange, and Downs. Reed force it inside. We got a hold here. This will go against Albert Gallatin. So they're going to mark it off. And a good job by Josh Reed. He helped string it out and forced the cut back in. So that will bring up decision time. Do you take 3rd and 7, or do you go back and take second down and about 17? I think we're going to take the penalty. So they'll mark off 10. This is a spot foul and holding against Albert Gallatin. Moves it back 10, and AG will be faced now with a second down and about 17. Time remaining, 2:37. We're in the first quarter, and LH on top 7-6. Both ball clubs with very impressive drives on their first possessions. The clock will turn, and AG will send some new people in. Checking in right now, Eddie Robinson. Also coming in, Billy Bonney. 44 and 25 leave the huddle. That's Gasick and Newberry. So they will run about 5 or 6 wideouts, and they'll go with 4 wides to the right side. Ryan Reed going to pitch. Good pursuit, and Nathan Force will get to him. Maurice Jackson cut down for the loss, and I think Maurice wanted a face mask call, but a nice job by Nathan Force to get to him, and a sizable loss on that play of about 6 more. So you're looking at 3rd and about 25.
It'll be a 3rd down and 24.
So 3rd down and 2 dozen, if you will. 3rd and 24 to go. 1:41 remaining. We're in the opening quarter. Reed now sends 4 wideouts to the left side, and he's going to option down the line. The ball is on the ground, and I believe LH has it. They do. Nathan Force with back-to-back big plays. The loss on the tackle, and then the fumble recovery, and LH is set up at the 10-yard line, and I believe that's going to be 1st and goal. That ball is touching the 10-yard line, so it is 1st and goal. So a fumble recovery by Nathan Force. 2 big defensive plays in a row by the 6'5 senior. And the handoff goes to Flo. He cuts to the left side, gets maybe to the 8-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 2. Minute 20 to go. LH trying to power it in and take the lead here. Gain of 2 by Flo. Making the hit was Piper. So it'll be 2nd down now and 8. LH in a hurry. Comes out over the football. Pokratsky leads them out. They've got split backs in behind, and Humbert, who had a very impressive first drive, going to fade to the end zone. He's got Nathan, touchdown! Beautiful throw to the corner on the little fade pattern, and Nathan Force with the touchdown grab. And this one comes at the 52-second mark. That was a 2-play, 10-yard drive, 8-yard pass to Force for the TD. Kale will attempt the PAT out of Florkovich's hold. Snap is on the tee. They botch it, and it's going to be recovered by AG, which is Academic. So 13-6 is your score. 52 seconds to go, and South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues following this. We're ready to go with the kickoff. LH leading it now, 13-6. And Jackson goes center deep at the 52-second mark. LH on top by the count of 13-6. Perfect throw by Humbert. 2-play drive of 10 yards. Kale will try and bounce this one forward now. There's the run-up. And a little squib. And again, be fielded by number 39. And coming out ahead to make the play is Hova. And number 65 led the way for LH, David Friend.
Oval brings the ball to the 43-yard line where Albert Gallatin begins first and 10.
First down. 10 to go. Put it at the 42-yard line. AG leading or trailing now by the count of 13-7. Here's Jackson, right side. He hits a wall. Good job by Elias. He popped him. And also there, Riddell and Force, but a gain of about 2. Second down now and 8. Elias, I tell you, that was textbook pretty there. Shoulder to shoulder. He popped him good. Gain of 3, second down and 7. Now you got a conventional full house, 2 tight wishbone set in behind Ryan Reed. And he's going to hand off. Jackson has a hole. Jackson dips outside, and Antoine Cox will get to him, along with Kenny Riddell. I'll tell you, Riddell getting a little more comfortable with this position. So it'll be 3rd and short, and that's going to do it for the quarter. We wind it down to 6 seconds to go, and South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues with the first quarter score. Laurel Highlands 13, AG 6. Beverly for Albert Gallatin. Looking at 3rd down and 2. The ball is across midfield at the 49. Handoff goes up inside, and a good surge by the line, but I think he's got it. Jackson appears to be ahead with Pokratsky and Powell making the play. And he's got the first down. So the clock will turn as they set the chains. And it'll be 1st down and 10. AG put it at the 47. He needed 1, he got 2. Checking to the sideline is Ryan Reed. Out over the ball they come. Reed looking at a 4-man front. Linebackers come up close. A little fake option right. And cutting it up is Reed, and he gets ahead. I'll tell you, good penetration by Kenny Riddell. And he was within a gnat's eyelash of getting him. But he does get ahead for good yardage. Good penetration by Kenny that time and almost got to him. So gain on the play of 8. Second down now and 2. Put it down at the 38. They need 2 for the first down. Out of that lineup goes Justin Higman. So they've gone basically with 2 tight ends all night long. And a handoff goes to Maurice, and he's got the first down. Kenny Riddell there. And coming up with a strong hit is Travis White. Nathan Force at the bottom. And Chaz Pinkney also there. I'd say this one might be close. They look over there. And he's got it, I believe. First down and 10. They take a good look and move the chains, gentlemen. Eventually, this defense is going to have to make a statement. They're going to have to stand up and say, no more, because we have proved we can move the ball, but we've got to stop AG. But credit that offensive line. I'm going to tell you right now, that's a fine offensive line, and it's a young one. Mark Walters is the tight end out here to the right side. And the pitch, Jackson, they've got it strung out a bit, but there's that speed as he turns up ahead and gets some good yardage. Looking to see who made the hit. Pinkney makes the hit, but a gain of 6. Second down and 4. 10 minutes to go. I'll tell you, with this kind of running and passing game where LH has completed a bunch, time moving very quickly. 9:54 to go. We've got CUTV's game of the week coming up next, Jerry, and that's Youngstown and Uniontown, right? Okay. Good luck to the Raiders in their playoff run this year. There we got movement. I think the right guard may have moved. At least LH was pointing that way. Nathan Force clapping right now. Dead ball, illegal motion. Illegal procedure will move him back 5. Now is where your defense has to say, we're going to make a statement right here. You got to make a stand. Checking to the sideline is Reed.
Clock will turn with 9:36 to go. In spite of the weather, in spite of the big game down at Uniontown, we've got a nice crowd on hand here tonight. And Pat Mullick and her crew over at the concession stand with that soup going to do a great business. Rolling. Reed under pressure. Riddell trying to get to him. He fires upfield. Got his man incomplete. Into traffic, but a nice throw that time by Reed upfield. And his receiver came down near the hash mark, but just incomplete. Pass intended for Jackson, just out of his reach. So that brings up third down now. LH has 2 downs right here that are going to be very critical in this ball game. Robinson comes out here very wide to the right side, I believe. And they're going to option it down the line. LH has it strung out, but there's a good speed and a nice job by Pinckney. Woo! Pinckney just had the jersey. I tell you, if you have a tearaway right there, he's around the corner. But a nice job by Chaz. That brings up 4th and 10, and they send the punting unit on. Myers is their punter, number 74. But if I'm LH, I'm going to send one back deep, and that would be Florkovich. I'm going to be very, very, very alert to the fake. I'm not going to come with an all-out rush, and I think they're backing people off. So Myers will punt it away. Snaps a good one, and he gets it end over end. Flo comes up, makes the grab at the 10, gets by 1. He comes up to the 15, still on his feet, up the sideline. Nice return by Florkovich of 11 yards as he gets out to the 21-yard line. So it'll be first down and 10. Good return. We apologize if there was a slight hum in our audio, but hopefully that's been rectified, and we're ready to roll. Out over the football comes David Pokratsky. Trips out here to the right side. LH with it. They'll start now this drive at their own 21-yard line. Draw a handoff up inside. Boy, that one was close to breaking for some yardage. But a nice job, and blocked well on the play, I think was Casimir, but he reached out and made the shoot string tackle. Nice job from being down on the ground. And Pinckney, if he gets through that hole, is going to have some running room. But a nice job by Casimir. Number 58. Wide to the right, we'll go Force. Twins out here to the short side. Palladino's the slot receiver. Looking, firing upfield. Has Force the one-hand grab. No, he couldn't hang on. Pass to the outside. Good coverage out there. And Logan Bowers was in the area. Out there also was Newberry, number 25, and Nathan almost made the acrobatic grab. So it'll be third down and 11 now. It's 7:49 on a stop clock. Wind kicking up, and I tell you, it makes it tough to throw. You're going to have to throw short, and you're going to have to throw on a line. Anything that you float out there, there's the kind of pass you got to complete. And he lost the football. Nathan had the first down, I believe. And there to recover is middle linebacker Tyler Gasick. So Force gets ahead for a gain of about 11. But Gasick, I believe. So Gasick with the fumble recovery. And they'll put this one at the 32-yard line. So let's see if the defense can make a play. Here comes Jackson up inside. He is hit quickly, but LH comes out of there with the football, and they're going to say he was down. Pokratsky came out of there with it. Elias was at the bottom along with Pinckney, I believe. Gain of 3, second and 7. Elias has had a couple good licks in there. So second down now to the sideline. Getting the play call from Coach Colburn is Ryan Reed. I'll tell you, a junior. It's going to be a good football team next year. They got a lot of people back. The counter handoff, and Jackson's got a lane, and Jackson's got a first down. He's to the 20, and he's got a first down. There you get a good look at coming up from the bottom, Reed, along with Keith Downs. 7 minutes to go, so they move it to the 20. I've got Force now unofficially with 5 grabs here already. He's become the go-to guy when your other two prime receivers are on that sideline hurt. So first down from the 20. Handoff goes up inside, and Newberry ahead. Strange is there, along with Riddell.
Newberry, the ball carrier.
So a gain of 3, 2nd and 7.
Ball by the Mustangs, number 40, Steve Strange.
So it'll be
Right now.
2nd down and 7.
3 or 3, 2nd down and 7.
Riddell and Force are the
Resting at the
two ends. And option to the left side, and keeping it is Ryan Reed. He is hit by Jerry Powell. He is hit by Pokratsky, Riddell and Keith Downs all there. Gain of a couple, 3rd down and 5. 5:58 to go. Have a very abbreviated halftime show because we gave you the entire senior night festivities. So I don't know if we'll be able to give you, because we got about a 2-hour-and-a-half time window to get this game in. So 3rd down, Jackson, big hole, Jackson for the first down. 1st and goal. Pinckney, number 29. Into the lineup comes J.T. Stefanik. So it'll be 1st down and goal at the 9-yard line. So AG trying to drive it 32 yards after the Gasek fumble recovery. And we're down to 5:33 and counting. Ryan Reed is out. Ryan Reed is set. Reed barks out the signals. Jackson dips left, cuts right, and he's into the end zone standing up. Jackson goes 9 yards. 9-yard run by Jackson. The score comes at the 5:19 mark of the second quarter, and that was a 32-yard drive, all on the ground, set up by Gasek's fumble recovery. And will they go for 2 or kick it? They've had some difficulties kicking, and they're going to go for the 2. Reed, Jackson, 2 points, good. So Jackson with the 2-point conversion gives AG the lead as the teams go up the huddle, up the field rather. South Union Township Sportsnet coverage continues with the score, AG 14, LH 13. Going back deep is Florkovich, Patitucci, and Cox. Myers will tee it up on this chilly, breezy, but so far dry evening. Hard to believe, just 2 days ago we were looking at 80-degree weather. So the run-up and the kick will come from Big Jason Myers. This is a squibber on the ground. This is a tough one. Picked up by Travis White on the fly. Travis comes out to the 38-yard line. Good move by White to get it on the bounce. And he is cut down as he gets upfield by Logan Bowers and Billy Bonney. 1st down and 10 LH. Good field position. Put it down at the 38-yard line. .5:13 to go. LH will send Cox out here wide left. They'll put Palladino as a slot receiver and split backs in behind. Humbert, Chaz, Pinckney, rocket and rolling. He's ahead for 8. Pinckney hits up in there and gets 8 before he is cut down by Scott Piper. Piper there to make the hit. Gain of 8. That's by far, well, we'll give him 7. That's by far LH's best running play of the night. Humbert checks to the sideline. I'll tell you, Chaz comes into tonight's game with a 586 yards on the season and a 5-yard rushing average, and has scored now 5 TDs, so he's been very productive. He gets it again, and he gets the first down, and he's dragging people with him. Good hard run by Pinckney, and he had Logan Bowers on his back. But give Chaz a nice gain of 9 and move it out now to the 45-yard line. So LH on the ground picks up the first down. First down and 10. Clock turning at 4:22 to go. LH, I believe, has all of their timeouts left. They'll go one more time. Here goes Pinckney straight up the middle. He's to the 20. He's to the 15. He's to the 10-yard line, and he's tracked down from behind by Maurice Jackson. So from the 45 to the 10, a 35-yard burst and a touchdown-saving tackle by Maurice Jackson. And it'll be first and goal at the 10. So LH on this drive all on the ground. Boy, this is an offensive shootout to this point as Pokratsky comes out over the football. First down and goal. Sprint out right side. Handoff goes to Chaz, and he leans ahead for maybe a yard. Hanging on at the bottom. Nice job by Dennis Alexander. So a yard gain? No. Actually to the line of scrimmage. Second down and 10. I want to thank again the LH Colonial football boosters for their help in getting tonight's ball game on the air. We'll get more information on halftime from these fine people. So it's second down now. Under center. Back and throwing. Fade to the outside, in and out of the hands of Nathan Force. And I tell you, good defensive coverage. As out there to make the play was number 84, Big Justin Higman. He's 6'1", looks bigger than that, 185, and he was all over Nathan Force. Good coverage. Third down. Looking at possible field goal situation if they don't get it in here. And we've got a good kicker on the year with 6 of them, Robert Kale. Spread. Twins to the left. One wide out right. Blitz coming. He fires, and it's broken down at the last second. And again, it was Hickman. That was a touchdown. That had TD written all over it because Force was in behind him. Justin Higman, I believe. Good job by Higman. So LH will have to go for the field goal now at the 3:13 mark, and this will be a little bit longer. Put it back at the 17. So this will be a 27-yarder. And LH late getting some people in. You better take the timeout. I'd take the timeout. You got 3 of them to burn, and they do. Timeout on the field, and South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues with the score. AG 14, LH 13. As we come back, this will be a 27-yarder out of Florkovich's hold. Kale, straight ahead kicker, snap, plenty of leg, and this baby is wide left. Had the distance, but wide left, so AG dodges the bullet, and they'll take over at the 3:08 mark. LH got to the 10-yard line, and AG takes over. First down and 10 at the 10-yard line. So a missed field goal attempt. LH now needs to come up with a good defensive stand, and of course AG going to do their best here to advance this ball up the field. So they'll spot this one at the 20-yard line, and AG will take over first down and 10. Out over the ball comes, well, it should be Chris McGurko, and I believe it is. And a handoff goes out here to Jackson, and he is ahead. Going to be a face mask maybe. Saw a face up around the neck. And let's see the call. And either that or a hold.
Stop by the Mustang for 23, Mike Elias, penalty flag.
Here comes the flag in. And that's what we got, face mask.
Face mask against Laurel Highlands.
I tell you, they're getting some good penetration into the offensive backfield, but you gotta make the hit. This is an inadvertent, which tacks on 5 more and gives them a first down. 3:01 to go, and I believe AG has at least 2 timeouts left. Handoff Jackson, hits a stone wall, but breaks a tackle, gets to the outside and slips and goes down. You're going to get a flag maybe on a late hit. No. Jackson was hit in his backfield and then stumbles back and loses about 7 on the play. So 2:40 to go. I would look for LH right here if they make a good defensive play to take a timeout. 2:30 and counting. Ryan Reed, who was thrown, I believe, just once today, has two tights and a full house, and they're going to counter fake and fire upfield. Has his man complete for big yardage to Mark Walters, the tight end. They faked the pitch, came back, and fired upfield and picked up good yardage. So 2:09 to go. Third down and 3. Patitucci makes the hit, so a good play that time by Reed and Walters. Handoff Jackson, he's got the first down. Reed hanging on as he gets to midfield. Downs is there also. Elias is there. Powell is there. And it'll be first down and 10 with 1:50 to go. Good use of the clock right here by Chuck Colburn. I'll tell you, he's saving his timeouts. He's still got a couple of them left. And the Colonials go to the outside, now to the inside with Jackson. And he picks up about 7. Second and 3. Let's see if they burn a timeout here. I think they will. And they do. Into the lineup for LH will come Scotty Russell. And it'll be second down and 4 when we come back with 1:34 to go. Timeout with the score, AG 14, LH 13. Second down and 4 now. AG with it. Pitch to the outside. I'll tell you, Jackson has been a workhorse, and Jackson has been a productive workhorse. I'll tell you, he's not a plow horse here tonight, more like a thoroughbred as he pounds it ahead. Reed and Patitucci down there, and 1:27 to go. Time, I don't think, is a factor. They've got at least 2 timeouts left. They've got time to get it on there. Handoff goes to Jackson, and he's ahead for about 8. And let's see if they take a timeout. Officials have moved in. Oh, we got a flag. Okay, it's going to go against AG. Flag thrown beyond the line of scrimmage, which indicates to me a holding call. If it's at the line of scrimmage, that could be a motion call, but I believe this is going to be holding or an illegal block in the back. And they're going to, there it is, there's your holding call. When you see the flag up ahead of the line of scrimmage, chances are it's going to be a hold, and that's what it was. And that's a spot foul, moves it back 10. And with 1:15 to go, looking at first and 18, so time now definitely a factor at the 40-yard line. Option left, fake. Riddell comes up, and good play by Force. Riddell forced it back in, and he forces it to Force, and Nathan makes the play. So it'll be second down. AG calls the timeout, and it'll be second down and about 19. So South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues following this. Second down and long. AG with 1 minute to go, looking at second down now and 18. Back to throw. Plenty of time. The rush comes late. Fires upfield, and they get a flag out of this one. And you get 2 of them out of there. Pass intended for Logan Bowers. That is not a spot foul. That'll be 15 yards, and it'll still be shy of the first down. The rush came late, and at 54 seconds to go, they should march off 15. In pro ball, and I believe in college ball now, that is a spot foul. By that, I mean they will put the ball down at the spot the infraction occurred, and it occurred at the 10-yard line. So this one will be, and it's not an automatic first down, I don't believe. So they'll mark off 15. And they'll move it up here, and let's see if they do. Yeah, it is automatic on the first down. So it's first down and 10 with 43 seconds to go. So they're at the 26-yard line. LH has got to get better pressure on Ryan Reed. Clock is stopped, of course, with the incomplete and with the penalty, and that's a break for AG. They don't have to spend a timeout. He's going to roll to the left side. Riddell comes up, the pass upfield, complete, and the clock turns. Reed's pass complete to Mark Walters. Was that Jackson? Okay, Jackson and Walters both in the area. So the clock turning, second down and 5, and he'll spike it. So it'll be third and 5 now. A message from the Albert Gallatin Colonial Football Boosters, parents, families, and loyal fans to Coach Colburn and his staff. Thank you for your skill, guidance, and dedication in leading our young men into a new winning era of Albert Gallatin High School football. And to all of our players, we're proud of your accomplishments this year. Next year will bring even greater things. Everyone sees and admires your hard work, your dedication, and winning attitude. Well done. Thank you for helping sponsor tonight's game from the AG Colonial Boosters. Draw play up inside. Quarterback draw straight up the gut, and I don't think he got the first down is Reed. And they may spend the timeout. Let's see, he's short. Clock turning. 23 seconds. Chaz Pinckney makes the hit. So this, I believe, will be their final timeout. No, they're going to say he got the first down. First down. They went straight up with the play and pick up the first down. So we'll be right back. Full timeout called by AG. They lead at 14-13. So what LH has to do is keep the player inside the bounds and let that clock run. Reed is going to look left. Now the pressure coming. There's a hold, no doubt about it. And down he'll go as LH gets to him. I think force was held. Reed got there. 14 seconds to go. And this is going to be a holding call. There it is. You could see force as he broke by the blocker. He was impeded and leaning back, so to speak. You knew he was being dragged. So I don't know if the clock starts. I'm not real sure when they whistle it ready. Because had the sack been allowed to go, the clock would have turned. So here's the march-off coming. This will take him, AG, back out of field goal range. I think the clock will start here. Once they whistle it ready for the snap, they're out over it. Good job by quarterback Ryan Reed. And the clock will turn with 13-12, and he'll spike it right there. So they got time to throw deep to the end zone. Reed will go over to the sideline, and he'll talk with Coach Colburn. There's a look at the scoreboard. 12.3 seconds to go. That's AG 14, LH 13. This is a key play here. You got to be in a deep prevent, and they're not. I'll tell you, they've only got one man deep. You got to be drifting way back. And he's rolling, looking, throwing short. Pass is complete, and he'll stay in bounds, and that, my friend, should do it. Clock turning, 3, 2, 1. They'll not get it off. And there, my friends, is the end of the half. We've come to the end of the first half of action here at Laurel Highlands, the home of the Mustangs. It's been an exciting one. Your halftime score, Laurel Highlands trailing in this one. It's AG 14, LH 13, and South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues following these messages. Humbert has completed 7 of 13 for 70 yards. Nathan with 6 catches for 53 yards and a TD. Cox with 1 for 17. Pinckney has rushed 55 yards and 9 carries and a TD. On the other side of the court, Jackson 24 carries for 126 yards and 2 TDs. Passing-wise, Reed is 3 for 6 for 29 yards. 1 to Waters, 1 to Jackson, and 1 to Down. The captains are out there, and we'll be back with the start of the second half momentarily. LH will get the ball to start the second half as we get ready to go. As we said, the catches in that first half, 1 for Bowers, 1 for Walters, and 1 for Jackson for AG. So we're ready to roll. Second half coming up, and the kickoff will go to LH. And teeing it up, I think this is Vaughn Jones. LH trailing at 14-13 at the half. That 2-point conversion, the difference in the ball game. Jackson got in for 2 and made a 13-12 ball game, 14-13. Teeing it up, Vaughn Jones. Center deep is Florkovich, and here we go. Here's the run-up. Hits it very high and short, fielded by Patitucci, 15-20. 25 to the corner, 30, turns upfield, 35-yard line and out of bounds. So LH will have relatively good field position near the 33, and it'll be LH ball, first down and 10. So 67 yards away from pay dirt, LH will take control. Want to remind you, Uniontown and Youngstown coming up next, the CUTV game of the week. And as we told you earlier, good luck to the Red Raiders, John Fortuna and his fine staff, as they move to a first-round home playoff game next Friday night. So here we go. First down and 10. Humbert under center. Handoff Pinckney. Breaks to the outside. Breaking people down, 40, and almost took it up the sideline as he stepped up in Jackson, I believe. Jackson saved a big play. Good hard running there by Pinckney. Chaz picks up 7, so he's got 62 on the night. And LH looking at second down and 3. Hash mark to the right. Sideline right, open field to the left side. Force will come wide out here to the left side. 2-back set on second and 3. Handoff, pitch, left side, looking to turn the corner. Florkovich comes ahead, got maybe 2. So it'll be a yard shy. It'll be third down and a long 1 as they spot him down at the 42-yard line. So he needs a long 1 here at the 11-minute mark. Third down, 1 yard to go. LH trailing at 14-13 in the opening 2 minutes of the third quarter. And into the neutral zone. Penetration there, and that will give LH an automatic first down. So this will move it up near the 46-yard line and give LH a first down and 10. Reed will check in for LH. So that's a big one right there. 5-yard mark-off makes it first down and 10. Put it across the 45 to the 46-yard line. 10:44 on the clock. LH trailing at 14-13, first drive of the second half. Pokratsky comes out over the ball. Sumi and Power, the guards. Liptak and Stefanik, your tackles. Trips to the right side. Humbert will roll to the right. Gets a block from Pinckney, fires upfield. Has Nathan Force beyond the sticks and a completion for the first down. Up from the secondary comes Justin Higman to make the hit. Gain of 12 on the play, and LH moves to a first down. On the night now, Force has 7 catches for 66 yards. And LH driving at the 10:29 mark. Clock stopped on the out of bounds. Wide to the right side goes Cox. The sophomore Palladino comes here to the short to the wide side. Split back set in behind Humbert. Motion man is Force over here to the bottom of the screen. Second man is Florkovich. Cuts up inside and maybe gets ahead for 2 before he is wrapped up. Fumble, but I think after he was down. Gasek was there along with Martelli. So a gain of 2, call it second down and 8. Clock running at the 10:10 mark. LH down a point. Last time they possessed it at the end of the half, they drove to the 8-yard line and came up short on a wide field goal attempt. Twins out here to the left side. The slot receiver is Force. Straight back pocket pass, firing up over the middle. He has Force, complete for the first down at the 18-yard line, and Hickman makes the hit again. So they take it from the 40 down inside the 25, so a pickup of about 17 yards on the play, and another first down for LH at the 9:49 mark. Clock will start as they reset the chains. Nice drive, run and pass on this drive. Sideline to both sides as the ball is in the middle of the field. Force comes motion now to the bottom of the screen. Second back is Florkovich, turns upfield and hanging on for dear life as Jackson comes up, making the hit, and I think it was Bowers, number 2, who had him by the shirt. But still a pretty good gain by Florkovich of about 6 on the play. Actually give him 4. Also there at the bottom was number 39, Bernie Hova. So it'll be second down now and 6. They are in 4-down territory at the 9:05 mark. Palladino, the sophomore, splits wide to the left side. Cox, the junior receiver, right. The slot receiver is Force, and they fire inside. This one is almost picked off. Threw into traffic, tried to force it in there, I believe, to Antoine Cox. Nice job by Robinson, who almost had the interception. Eddie Robinson wrestling for possession. And this will bring up third down now and 6. LH 4 down territory. They're at the 19-yard line. I think out of field goal range here. Again, 3 receivers in a split back formation in behind. Blitz is coming. Picked up nicely. Fired to the end zone. Wide open. Force. Touchdown. The defender fell down, and Nathan Force was right there to grab it for the TD. So the touchdown comes at the 8:50 mark of the third quarter. And this was a 67-yard drive with the second half kickoff. And LH has now taken the lead. Touchdown pass of 19 yards to Force, who had 3 catches on that drive. So they'll go for 2. Well, they've got everybody spread wide open here. Humbert will have his choice. Fires short, incomplete. Tried to force it to Nathan. And at the 8:50 mark, the PAT is no good. The teams go up the field, and South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues with the score. Laurel Highlands 19, AG 14. We're back, and there's a nice look at the LH cheerleaders with our second camera down below. Nice job by Jody McCoy down there. There's the LH mascot, the cheerleaders in behind the LH bench, and the cheerleading squad that took first place overall in some competition down at Ringgold recently. And it was senior cheerleader night here this evening, and the senior cheerleaders honored along with the senior football players. So the touchdown comes at the 8:50 mark on a 19-yard throw to Nathan Force. Force having a huge ball game here tonight. Has 9 or 10 catches. And LH will tee it up. Jackson goes center deep. In front of him is Newberry. And across the way, number 84, Justin Higman. So LH leading at 19-14. Neither team defensively has been able to stop the opponent. So Kale looking as if he's going to try and pooch this one right down here towards number 39, who's done a nice job on this, is Holva. And they're going to try and keep it away from Jowie. Hits this one deep. And it'll be taken by Newberry at the 15, 20, 25. He's got a crease. He's at the 40, and nice tackle by Antoine Cox, who comes up and torpedoes him right at the 42-yard line. Newberry on the return, a nice one, and almost broke that one for big yardage. So let's see if LH can stop this AG ground attack. Big damage done in the first half by Maurice Jackson, 126 yards rushing and 2 TDs. Pinckney, I believe, is the nose tackle. And a handoff, big hole up the middle. Comes Jackson to the outside, 50, 45, 40-yard line and out of bounds. Jackson looking for a late hit, as they did carry the action through and continue with it as he went out of bounds. Gain on the play of about 17, and he's got a first down. Antoine Cox on the hit. About a 17, 18-yard pickup. And out over the ball comes Chris McGurko. Sideline right, wide side left. Jackson to the wide side. Hits up in, dragging a Powell with him. And gets about 5. That's a win. Powell is at the bottom. Riddell is there. Strange up from the secondary. And as they untangle, Patitucci made the initial contact. So it'll be second down and 5 now. Into the lineup for Albert Gallatin comes Ryan Reed back after checking at the sideline. He'll check over there every time and get the play call. So Reed, the 170-pound junior quarterback, a lot of motion in that backfield, but it's back motion, so no call. Handoff goes up inside. That time, I believe, went to the fullback, Gasik. Or no, I'll tell you, maybe Newberry. Let's see as they untangle. Gasik on the carry. And let's see, officials timeout. You may need a measurement here. So they're going to stretch the chains and bring this one in, and I think they're going to be short. Into the lineup comes number 26, Travis White, into that secondary. I think he's going to be short about the length of the football. Reed checks back in. I tell you, since he's moved to middle linebacker, he's played extremely well. They'll stretch the chains out, and boy, I was dead wrong. He's got the first down. So first down and 10. AG advancing this to the 32-yard line. They've got it first down and 10. Try and set that line for you. There's 23, Elias, 68, Pokratsky. Boy, Elias has played all over. He's played defensive end. He's played some linebacker, and it looks as if he's in as a nose tackle now. He's a down lineman. Handoff goes up inside, and there's a nice play by Riddell, but Jackson breaks a tackle, and Nathan Force will have no more of it. Force, White, and Antoine Cox get to Jackson, and a loss on the play. I'll tell you, Jackson into Stonewall would have been better off for AG had he have gone down right there. But as it is, he broke loose, but then Force would not allow him outside containment, and he knocked him off his feet back at the 39-yard line. So second down now, and about 18 to go. Full house backfield. Gasik is the lead blocker. They'll pitch to Jackson, turns the corner, big hole, big running room. He's got close to the first down, and he's got it. I tell you, when you get him back at 2nd and 17, you have got to contain. And Jackson just powered it out there, and you know they're not that much of a threat to throw. So what you do is you credit that offensive line, McGurko, Dindal, Berry, Casimir, and Jarasinka, along with the tight ends, Walters and Higman. So what was 2nd and 17 after an 18-yard pickup is now 1st and 10. Hash mark left, sideline, open field to the right side, and they'll go with a full house too tight. And guess who? This time it's Vaughn Jones. And he is stacked up immediately. There's Jerry Powell at the bottom along with Pokratsky. No gain, maybe a half yard or so. So they'll spot it down and call it 2nd and 9. 6:15 as we reach the midway point of the quarter. It's Mr. Bob Peg here. Just walking by. Second down now and 9. Again, the full house 3-back set. They'll give it off to Jackson, and he hits ahead for about 5. He is stopped there by Nathan Force. I tell you, Nathan having a nice game. Steve Strange up from the secondary also there. So here's a key down, key 2 downs. You know they're in 4-down territory. At the 14, 3rd down, and about 3. There's a look at big number 58, Casimir. And outside of him, 36, Walters. 75 is Berry. Handoff Jackson. Oh, good job, Travis White. He knocks him off his feet. Loss of a half a yard. Good play by Travis. And let's see where they set it down. Right at the 15, so a loss of half a yard. 4th down and 3. You almost want to come with a run blitz right now. You've got to fill the gaps and shoot some people up and in, because I don't think they're going to throw. They're going to try and go with Jackson. Now they've got Vaughn Jones back there deep. Let's see if they throw. They're going to roll to the left side. Got to get penetration. Fire man wide open. Incomplete in the end zone, and LH dodges a bullet. Reed trying to throw deep that time. And LH will take over on downs. Wow. Intended for Justin Higman, who has caught 9 for 157 coming into today's game for a touchdown. So LH, last time they possessed it, they drove it 67 yards, and they'll take over now at their own 15, so they're 85 yards away from pay dirt, leading it by 5. Twins out here to the left side. Cox is your wide receiver. Palladino the slot receiver. Split backs in a 2-back set in behind. Back to throw comes Humbert. Lofting it upfield. Man open. He's got Cox in stride at the 45-yard line. Antoine Cox with the big catch, and he takes it out to the 45, so a 30-yard catch. And LH is moving now. 1st down and 10 at the 45-yard line. Led him perfectly in stride, so actually give him 31 on the play. First down and 10. Palladino goes wide to the right. That's Cox's second catch of the night. And he's got 47 yards and 2 grabs. Right side, Pinckney hits a stone wall, but breaks out of there and gets ahead for 6. Pinckney muscles his way ahead. Alexander, the outside linebacker, closes down. A gain of 5, second down now and 5. Clock turning at 4:24. Quickly, LH out over it. David Pokraski, the senior center, leads him out. Identical formation. Twins to the left, wide receiver right. Option. Florkovich looks for the corner, and we're going to get a hold here. Florkovich might have got 2 yards on the play, but I'm sure it's coming back. Robinson coming up. There it is. There's your holding call. So this one will go back 10. So instead of 3rd and 2, LH is going to be looking at second down and about 15. So they're moving them back. Number 78, the defensive captain, Mark Madison. Defensive end. He's a senior at 6 foot 230. So it'll be second down now and about 15 to go. Clock will turn at the 4:04 mark. LH leading it by 5. Pokraski comes out over the ball. Powell and Sumi, Liptok and Stefanik, the interior linemen. No tight end as they'll set Forsythe here wide. Rolling, pump fake, fires short. Good read, fires upfield. He's got Nathan Force. Gets about 10 of it back as he gets it right to midfield. Logan Bowers, the junior free safety, comes up to make the hit. I'll tell you now, they will not spot it at the 50. They'll give him the 48-yard line. So instead of 3rd and 5, you're looking more like 3rd and 8 now. Definitely not in 4-down territory. Force closing on 10 catches on the night. Back, looking, fires upfield, has his man. He's going to be short of the first down. Nathan will be 1 yard shy of it. Gasik was there, and I believe that's Robinson who made the good tackle. 4th and 1, you got to punt it. Eddie Robinson makes the hit. So LH is going to be forced to kick it out of there. And I'll tell you, a little confusion here. That punt team a little late getting out there. Elias has done a great job this year. Elias will hit this one about at the 40. Fall, a short snap. They'll get the first down. Travis White has got him run. He's at the 30. Gets a block from Patitucci. He's down the sideline to the 10, to the 5, and he's got a Mustang first down. Travis White takes it 40 yards down to the 5-yard line. So put it down actually at the 7. He got a nice block from Patitucci. So LH with a key 4th down conversion. 40-yard run by Travis on 4th down. Couple of big plays on this drive. A 31-yard pass completion to Antoine Cox. Handoff goes to Pinckney. He's got a hole, but he closes. There to make the play is Ryan Martelli. Down near the 5-yard line. LH up 5. They're definitely in field goal range, no question, but you want the touchdown. A touchdown makes it a 2-score game. Here's the play signaled in from the sideline. Humbert will send Cox to the left side, send Palladino to the right, and the slot receiver will be Nathan Force. Higman comes over along with Maurice Jackson. Coverage on the left side. They fire into the middle. Touchdown, Antoine Cox. Right in stride. He nails him. And Cox just reaches up and puts it away. And LH now leads at 25-14. Very impressive drive that time. The touchdown comes at the 2:19 mark of the 3rd quarter. 85-yard drive after LH took over, holding AG. Incompletion on 4th down, so LH up 9. And Kale will attempt the PAT. 4th down run of 40 yards by Travis White. The key on that one, the snap, Florkovich sets it down, plenty of leg, and this one is straight up the middle as they go back up the field at the 2:19 mark of the third quarter. South Union Township Sports Network coverage from LH continues with the score, LH 26, AG 14.
Kicking off for the Mustangs, number 25, Robert Kell. And once again, back deep for Robert Gallatin, number 24, Maurice Jackson.
Jackson will stand center deep. I think I said a 10-point game. This will make it 12. It's 26-14 right now. LH on top. So it's a two-score ball game. And Kell will kick. Higman. Newberry and Jackson stand deep. And it looks like he's going to try and angle this one to the pooch to the left side here. He'll run up. And he kicks that seam area. The ball loose. Picked up. And for the third time tonight, coming out of there with it is Bernie Holba. And he gets ahead. He is stopped by Patitucci and Travis White. LH on that last drive, 85 yards. 5-yard pass to Cox for the touchdown. Kell with the PAT. Two big plays. A 31-yard strike to get them out from the shadow of their own goalpost upfield to Cox. And then on 4th and 1, a 40-yard run by Travis White on a short snap. Here's the run blitz. This is what you got to do. I've been saying it all year, and there it is. The run blitz by Pinckney, and he comes up, fills a gap, and drops Jackson back at the 40-yard line. A blitz not only works against a passing team, you can run blitz. And AG is not a throwing ball club. Their offense is basically inside-outside with Jackson. So if you can fill lanes and shoot some linebackers and backs, you got a shot to get him before he can get underway. They come again, and here's Jackson again, and they stack him up. Nathan Force is there. Short gain on the play. Ball came loose, but I think after he whistled down, Force comes out of there with it, but let's see the call. Josh Reed was there also, so it's going to be 3rd and about 13. Minute 19 to go. This is a very critical down right now. Strange from that free safety trying to fire him up. Let's see if LH 4-man front. And option play. Great play, Nathan Force. They fill the gap and force the 4th down. Force was there and Jerry Powell was there. I'll tell you, Force is having himself a ball game on both sides of the ball here tonight. That'll force the punt. And in to do the punting will be Vaughn Jones with 44 seconds to go. Florkovich goes center deep. One of the more impressive defensive series that LH has had all season long. There's the snap. Penetration. Spire upfield. Florkovich will go to the knee at the 24-yard line, and LH will take over. 1st down and 10 with 28.4 seconds to go, and LH will have it 1st down and 10, leading it by the count of 26-14. 1st down and 10. LH sends Humbert out there. I tell you, that offensive line, Pokratsky, Sumi, Powell, Liptok, and Stefanik have done a nice job here. Here comes Reed in. He'll check in for Florkovich, and he'll be a lead blocker. I'll tell you, Josh now will set up rather as a tight end. So we go back to the old one-back set. Pinckney will get the call, and the line's starting to take control as Bowers makes the tackle. Pinckney ahead for a gain of about 8. Also there to make the hit was Dennis Alexander. Gain of about 8. 2nd down now and 2. And LH can stay in the huddle. So that's going to do it, my friends. We have come to the end of the 3rd quarter here from LH. And South Union Township Sports Network coverage continues with the 3rd quarter score. LH 26, AG 14.
Beverly Healthcare, located just off Walnut Hill Road.
Start the 4th quarter. Humbert steps in under center. And the handoff will go to Pinckney. He's got the 1st down and then some, and he's just rolling ahead to the 40-yard line. Logan Bowers again on the stop. Clock turning, so LH with a 1st down out to the 40-yard line. Trip receivers right, Handoff left, and hello, how do you do? Mark Madison just waiting in a hole. Smacks Pinckney down at the line of scrimmage, if that.
No gain on the play.
Madison, the 230-pound senior defensive end, just swallowed him up and stopped him for no gain. Second down and 10. Clock turning at 11:14. It's a very important drive here for LH and AG. If LH can score here, they can almost put it away. AG could make a stop here and get the ball back. Plenty of time. Rolling right, throws upfield. Antoine is hit and comes loose. Jackson closing very quickly. Antoine has caught 3 here tonight. Came into tonight's game with 4 catches on the year. And I'll tell you, he is going to be, along with Palladino, the go-to guys next year. And you may see Kenny Riddell out there as a wideout. So here comes LH out over the football again. Under center comes Humbert. 2 receivers left. Going to fire upfield. Timing pattern. Oh, just led force a little too much. So a good defensive series by Albert Gallatin. LH will send Elias back to do the punting. Higman and Maurice Jackson go deep. So the line of scrimmage is the 40. I'll tell you, Elias has done a tremendous job punting this year for LH. Just a junior, so he'll be back next year, and he'll, in all probability, either be a tight end or a lead blocker in that 2-back set. And a defensive lineman also, or linebacker. He's played all over on defense. Here's the snap. Gets it out of there very high. Floater upfield. Higman. It's going to hit someone on a helmet. Loose ball. Oh, LH had 2 people go right by it. Oh, an AG, Johnny on the spot. Big defensive lineman Mark Madison. Looked like it hit him on the helmet. The way that ball bounced ahead, I think it hit someone on the helmet. Okay, Jerry. Oh, LH had 2 cracks at it. Very, very heads-up play by Madison. So here we go. Handoff up inside. Jackson comes ahead, and he gets to the 40. Jerry Powell. There's Elias on top. Reed there. And Powell at the bottom along with Pinckney. Short gain of, well, got more than I thought. Give him about 3. Call it second down and 7. Officials timeout. Jerry Powell having some equipment problems. There's Josh Jarasinka, 63. 84 in your picture right now, Justin Higman. And there's number 8, Vaughn Jones. He's the back set deep, I believe, on second and 7. LH almost in the neutral zone. They come with that blitz. They're going to throw the halfback pass. He fires upfield, overthrew him. Good call. They pitched outside, and Vaughn Jones was coming open. Good reaction by Travis Waite as he went by him. He said, uh-oh, and turned and almost got back. Third down as JT checks in for Pinckney. I tell you, Chaz had himself a great night here tonight. 1 back set in behind, Ryan Reed. Left-hander looks to throw, fires. Nice job. Patitucci got the hand in there and tipped it out of there. Intended for Logan Bowers. Patitucci, good cover man, a possibility of him next year moving to the offensive side of the football. Just a junior with good speed, good hands. Jones will kick to Florkovich. Line of scrimmage is the 40. So he's only about 10 yards deep. Snap. Oh, Rydell blocked it. Kenny got in there and recovered by LH with Pokratsky, but Kenny Riddell came in and blocked it. Good job, Kenny. Pokratsky with the recovery, so put it down at the 34-yard line, and LH takes over after the block punt. by Pokratsky. So this would be a 33-yard drive if they can punch it in. On first down, they're going to pitch to the left side. Florkovich cuts up in, gets to the outside, and look out. Higman came up first. And then there to finish the deal was number 36, Walters. So a loss of 2. Call it second down and 12.
And number 84, Justin Higman.
It's hash mark left. So sideline to the left, open field to the right. LH up 26-14 as we approach the 9-minute mark. Draw play, handoff Florkovich. Flo dips left, cuts up inside, and gets close to the first down.
Stop by number 25.
I tell you, good to see this young man. He has had all kind of problems this year. Missed some games last year also with a dislocated hand, I believe, or an elbow, and this year's had some troubles. Even was hurt in gym class. But 3rd and 1, but he's come back here tonight, and he and Pinckney give him a nice 1-2 punch in that backfield. So it's 3rd down and 1. LH in 4-down territory. And they'll hand it off up inside. Pinckney, he'll move the chains. 1st down and 10. There to make the stop, Bernie Holba. So 1st down and 10. Put it at the 21-yard line, the clock turning. I was down on that field earlier tonight, and considering the weather, considering all the play, it's gotten in excellent shape. And a couple of guys that work on it in the press box here tonight, Dan Kletchko and Gene Ward. And what a great job these guys field. I tell you, on the sidelines there, it's just in excellent shape. So it's 1st down and 10 at the 21-yard line. Humbert going to roll to the left side, going to keep it, cuts at the 20, cuts at the 15, and he's out of bounds. Now let's see where they spot it. Spotted at about the 18, so a gain of about 3. Congratulations to Mikey Monahan, who qualified for the PIAA Cross Country Championship coming up, and also congratulations to, I think it's Andy Shinsky, who qualified also for the boys. So the handoff goes up inside, and Pinckney moves the pile a bit. And again, Holba is there. Gasik is there on the stop. And Martelli, the junior tackle. So 3rd down and about 4. 7:47 to go. Reed checks in. To the sideline comes Florkovich. So let's see if they send Reed up as an H-back or a tight end. Don't move him up as a tight end. A 1-back set, and they're strong over here to the right side. Let's see if they go that way, and they run a little counter with Antoine Cox. He cuts to the 10. He cuts to the 5 and dives in for the score. Great call. Little reverse counter, and Antoine Cox takes it in from the 18-yard line. I tell you, Cox has had a breakout game tonight. A sign of good things to come next year. So it comes at the 7:21 mark of the 4th quarter. And that was a 33-yard drive following the block punt. Robert Gill, straight ahead kicker. Florkovich has it on the tee. Plenty of leg, and this one is up and good. 7:21 to go. LH up 33-14. We'll be right back.
He's still on.
LH on top now by the count of 33-14, and that was a 33-yard drive set up by the block punt by sophomore Kenny Riddell. And junior Antoine Cox on a reverse takes it in from 18 yards out. Cale with the PAT. And all of a sudden, LH is comfortably in front, 33-14. A very, very big second half for LH. Do want to remind you, as soon as we step out of here, the CUTV game of the week coming up immediately after, and that will be Uniontown and Youngstown. That is if you're watching this Saturday afternoon, of course, that's not your schedule, but if you're watching this Sunday night, we get underway at 6, and CUTV comes right in after us with their game, and it's Uniontown featured here tonight. So the run-up by Cale at the 7:21 mark. And he squibs it along the sideline. This one gets back deep, picked up by, I believe this is Jackson. Look out. Gets through one tackle. He's at the 40, 45, 50, and he'll go out of bounds. And good run back by Maurice. First down and 10 at the 49-yard line at the 7:12 mark.
Remind everyone that tonight's game is being broadcast tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Put it down at the 49-yard line, and they're going to have to start throwing now. And they got 4 wide receivers out in a one-back set. New quarterback. Pitch goes to Jackson. Gets out of one tackle, steps ahead. So much for the throwing game. I tell you, when you got this guy out here, you get him to the corner, he's effective as a passing game. Zach Dawson is checked in now. Steve Strange makes the hit. And at the 7:03 mark, gain good for the first down, 2 the 34. Picks up exactly 15. Put it down now at the 34-yard line and call it first down and 10 as Zach Dawson leads them out. Dawson straight back, force coming, they fire upfield, and incomplete. And I'll tell you right now, if Travis turns and looks, I think he might have an interception right there. Good coverage by Travis. He was playing the defender all the way down, but if the last minute, if he turns, he might have had a shot there. Travis has had a big ball game tonight. He's made some stellar defensive plays, and the play that probably turned this ball game around on 4th down and 1, picked up 45 yards on a 4th down fake punt run. So 2nd down, option left, keep, corner turn, they close it down and get him. And there to make the hit is Powell, and as they untangle, also there, J.T. Stefanik. It's been a big ball game for Kenny Riddell also, the sophomore. 3rd down and 5. So you've got some young people out there defensively right now. They're coming back. 4 wide receivers right at the 6:27 mark. Zach Dawson. Option right. They close quickly, and the pitch goes to Maurice Jackson. He may score. 15, 10, 4-yard line, and maybe the 3. Travis White, but I'll tell you, you got to contain that a little better. Nice job to the corner by the quarterback. Dawson made the pitch at the best time rather, and pitched it, and down the sideline to the 5-yard line goes Maurice Jackson. 6:14 to go. If they score, AG does, you can look for the onside kick, I would think. Handoff. Oh, hit the stone wall. Jerry Powell right there with Nason force. Nice job, Jerry. Elias coming right in right now. Pinckney coming in. I'll tell you right now, coming out of there, number 89, good to see Scott playing a lot tonight. Russell, the junior. 2nd down, 5 to go. Clock turning at 5:43. Dawson going to option right to pitch, and Reed getting to him at the goal line. He did not get in. Nice play, Robbie Reed.
Maurice Jackson, number number 33, Josh Reed.
Did I say Rob? I meant Josh. Robbie's his dad. And this will be at the 1. Third down and goal. 5:17. AG trying to punch it in. They will send Billy Bonney out here wide to the left side. Quarterback sneak. Did he get in? He sure did. So Zach Dawson takes it in at the 5:07 mark of the fourth quarter. 55-yard drive all on the ground. 1-yard sneak by Dawson. So the teams exchanging touchdowns. Make it 33-20. And they will go for 2. Dawson out, Dawson set. He'll pitch. No, he's going to roll left. We're looking to throw. Has wide open territory in front of him, and he got in. 2-point conversion. Nice job by Dawson. To go up the field at the 5:07 mark. LH 33, AG 22. We'll be right back. As we come back, Vaughn Jones will tee it up. Bob Costello in here with us, along with Dan Shaw, taking the action in. That's young Mike Elias's uncle here, in from the Trafford area, watching today's ball game. And now LH calls a timeout. Jack didn't like what he saw out there with the people he had, so as they used to say, the insurance team will go out there. That's the all-hands team. We'll be right back. Following the timeout, LH has regrouped, and boy, you look out there, you see all low numbers, which means you've got a bunch of people out there who are used to handling the football, and we're going to get a penalty. LH had 12 on the field after a timeout. 12 men on the field. So a 5-yard mark-off coming. LH had one too many out there. Now timeout AG. I tell you, I've never seen timeouts called back-to-back on a kickoff. We'll be right back. Palladino is out there. There's Strange. 43 is Justin Lucky. 23 is Elias. Florkovich is standing center deep, and he's not real deep as it is. You've got Force, you've got Cox, Downs, White, Riddell, Pinckney. That's about all of them, I believe. Far side, Palladino, Strange. He squibs this one in a perfect area. He better get on it. And Strange covers it. Nice job, Steve. So LH will take possession at the 23. And what you want right now, if nothing else, a couple of first downs. You want a nice sustained drive here. Even if it doesn't result in a score, you got to take minutes off the clock. In the last couple of possessions, we have been able to run the ball pretty effectively with Pinckney, who's got to be up around 100 yards. He had 55 at the half, and his first carry of the second half got him up to 62. So they're going to hand off, and nothing doing there. Pinckney is stacked up immediately. There's Alexander, and at the bottom of the pile, making the hit for AG, is Steve Casimir. So a loss of 2, second down and 12. LH picks up a couple of first downs here. They can put this thing out of reach. It's still on the table right now. The lead is 11, so a touchdown, 2-point, and a field goal. There's a pitch to the outside. Florkovich got a block, turns upfield. He's to the 30. He's on his way. He's going to turn it on now, but it's coming back. Here's a flag. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 15, 10, 5, touchdown. But there's a flag all the way back at the 25-yard line, but that takes nothing away from the effort of Florkovich. And the indication from Eddie Robinson is that it's coming back. So it's going to be either an illegal block in the back or holding, and it's a holding call.
Penalty against Laurel Highland.
And that'll take it from the 25 back to the 15. And that, my friends, was a 78-yard run by Florkovich. Oh, man, and he turned it on, too. Flo with that real good straightaway speed. And a sprinter. I don't know where Bobby Bill is. Is he here? What's his best time in the 100? Florkovich. About 11.4, which translates to about a 10.400 yard, right? 11.4, 10.5. About a 10.5. That's good speed, I'll tell you. Florkovich. I like to tease his uncle, Jerry Waltz, the old North Union Express. He played, I think, back in the late 50s, early 60s, and a great run that time by Florkovich. Always tease his uncle about Flo has a little more speed than he did. So put it down now, back at the 13-yard line, and second down and about 20. And he'll hand it off. Here comes Pinckney, cuts up, gets ahead for a couple.
Up by number 2,
Logan Bowers, who's had a nice ball game.
To the 19-yard line.
Put it down at the 20. And call it third down and 14. I don't know. Maybe just run it here and take some time and off the clock. Don't risk the interception deep in your own end of the field. And then send Elias in to kick it away. Little throwback screen. They got it to force. And safe play. Picks up maybe a yard or two. And now LH will punt it out of there. We got a time called by Albert Gallatin. So they've only got one left. 3:19 to go. You know they're going to come with an all-out block attempt here. 3:19 remaining, and we'll be right back with the score. LH 33, AG 22. So Mike Elias, in the shadow of his own goalpost, will stand at the 5. And AG not coming with an all-out rush. Snaps a good one, and he's got one away. Short kick. Take it LH bounce. 50. Will be down by Patitucci at the 46-yard line. Also down there to down it. Justin Lucky. So it'll be first down and 10 now. LH, I'm assuming, will play Thursday night. 10th game of the year. They'll try and cross-match with another one of the sections in Quad A. Team, if you finish 7th, you're going to play a 7th place team. You finish 6th, you'll play a 6th place team. So the 5, 6, 7, 8 teams who do not make the playoffs in Quad A will match with each other. Option right. Stefanik is right there. Dawson on the carry, so they'll take some time off the clock. Also their number 56, Jerry Powell. So Elias, JT, along that defensive line with Kenny Riddell and Nathan Force. And looks like Pokratsky there also. Second down and 8. Zach Dawson under center. He's going to roll right. Force trying to get to him. Fires upfield. Pass complete. And up ahead to make the grab is Robinson. Good for the first down. First and 10 AG as they move it to the 40. They're back huddling, so that'll take about 10 seconds as Robinson goes out wide to the right side. Billy Bonney goes inside of him as a slot. And a pitch, Vaughn Jones, and they keep him in bounds. Picks up a couple.
Stopped by number 56, Jerry Powell.
Powell makes the hit. Clock is turning.
36-yard line.
Elias checks out of there.
Second and 5.
Into the lineup for LH comes Dave Friend. And a whistle as he fires upfield to Logan Bowers. Dead ball foul coming. As we wind down near the end, we do want to remind you that South Union Township Sports Network coverage, as always, brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rock Koval, and Tom Frankhauser, Charter Communications under the direction of Jim Corwin, and CUTV, and our main man down there, Mr. J.R. Wheeler. I'm John Kazarek. To my right, Gary Dupay, as always, doing his fine job. And our field cameraman tonight, Jody McCoy. We've enjoyed it. Hope you have. If you're watching Saturday, we're going to run it again Sunday at 6. And J.T. Stefanik, big defensive play. Ball is loose, picked up by Vaughn Jones. But he is driven back. Dawson hit hard by Stefanik. The ball popped loose. Jones got on it. And number 65, David Friend, the sophomore, made the hit. Clock turning down at the 120 mark. Third down, 12. Dawson out, Dawson set. Straight back, pumps, fires, batted down by Stefanik. So the second half was the big one for LH as they trailed 14-13. At the half came out, got a 19-yard touchdown pass to Nathan Force, a 5-yard pass to Cox after a fourth down run of 40 on 4th and 1 by White. Then they got a 18-yard for a touchdown on a reverse by Cox after Riddell's block of a punt, and then a 55-yard drive and a 1-yard sneak by Dawson for AG's points here in the second half. So 33-22 your score with 1:10 to go. Timeout on the field. We'll be right back.
There should be a 10th game on the scheduling for the Mustangs.
Barry Rosner informing everybody here that the 10th game will be played next Thursday night. We will know more maybe tomorrow, definitely by Monday morning. 4th down and 12. Straight back, looking, fire. Oh, there's going to be a hit late. Pokratsky coming hard with penetration. Good job by Pokratsky. He came hard with Russell, and LH getting some good heat on. So LH will take over. All they've got to do is snap it, go to a knee. 2 times, and that'll do it. Good to see Rich. I think it was Rich Lacey just went by, right, Jer? Well, what a nice job he did for us this year, helping sponsor LH Soccer. So let's just go to a knee, guys, and get on out of here. The crowd begins to file out. 3 snaps will do it. And I think that's exactly what they're going to do. LH has a safety set back deep. Everybody in close. And to the knee. So the clock will turn at 1:04. Andy Midlick leaving here. Saw Bill and Roseanne Humbert here earlier. Their daughter, a cheerleader. So the clock turns, and LH will snap it maybe one more time. They'll come out over it. Clock turning at 38 seconds to go. And this will be the final snap as he gets back. And that, my friends, is going to do it. Final score. LH 33, AG 22. Congratulations to LH. Great season for Chuck Colburn as he's got a couple of wins going this year, and he'll have a chance for a third one next week. And we'll have LH action for you next Sunday night. We're going to remind you, I think we're going to have LH and Uniontown Soccer Wednesday night. The final score from LH. The Mustangs win it by the count of 33-22. For Jerry Dupay, for Jody McCoy, from LH, we bid you a very pleasant good evening. This, my friends, has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.